The coronavirus. The coronavirus. I think I have it. Oh, I hope you guys are wearing your podcast mask. Your friendly podcast AIDS-free mask. I'm gonna put mine on now. Yeah. It's one of those little Home Depot Lowe's masks. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, God, this virus. It's spreading. It's already in Florida, and you're gonna catch it. You gotta be careful. Go get your hazmat suits. Go get your hazardous masks. And don't forget to use my code, my 10% off code from Amazon, so I can get money and find a cure for this virus. So we can all live and come back to normalness. I feel it in my bones. They're deteriorating. My marrow and my nose is caved in from the sinus acid burning away my cartilage and my bone. And it's starting to run down through my throat and into my organs. And I feel it, and I gotta find a cure. Please send me money, all the money you can. I will find a cure for this disease. It's coming. Get ready.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I got sick earlier. If you couldn't tell, I had the coronavirus. Unfortunately, yes, I did have it. I took all the precautions and I still got it. So be careful out there, please. Be careful. Luckily, a generous donator gave me $10 million, and that was enough to actually find the cure for the coronavirus. Unfortunately, it's a very, how do I say this? It's not a very pleasing way of how I got the cure. Unfortunately, it involved my dog. She's okay. She's all good. She does have special anal glands, apparently. A golden gift from the gods, you could say. She does, unfortunately, have a problem shitting. So I do have to, massage her anal glands thoroughly. I do wear gloves, of course. You want to wear gloves. But you want to, massage her anal glands, and there's a kind of serum, a juice that does seep out from her glands that I mixed with plutonium. That was some of the money that I got from the generous donator. I bought some plutonium, some iridium, and argon, and you mix those with my dog's serum anal bead juice. And it's the cure for the coronavirus. Unfortunately, you do have to drink it also. You cannot inject it. It's only drinkable. So you do have to drink it. You can put it in a smoothie. Maybe eat it with a Twix. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat with that kind of thing. Maybe you're a vegan. But yeah, the virus is cured. I cured it. So you're going to probably see me in the news maybe sometime this week. If not today. So keep a lookout for me on the news. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I want to thank everyone who helped me cure the virus. It was pretty much all me, but my donator did generate a small amount of money to my need. Shout out to everyone that has the coronavirus. You are now cured, and I do expect some kind of thanks and maybe even some financial reimbursement for my findings. So if you could send me a Cash App or a Venmo, I even have PayPal. It's going to be all in the link. So thank you so much, guys. And yeah, let's get this podcast started. I have a noodle. I'm going to drop on this spinning plastic disc thing that makes noise while I talk. It's not going to be that distracting. It's going to be very low. But we're going to try it. So yeah, let me drop this needle. Satisfaction. Satisfaction. Good morning, guys. It's in the morning for me. It's 1:52 p.m. You know, rising early. Stayed up way too late last night. We all know how that goes. Oh, Jesus. Let me shut my door. You are listening to Apparat, if that's right. Apparat. I think it's Apparat. He is from Germany, and it's really good. I got this record at a shop. I actually asked a guy. I was like, hey, man, I'm looking for something to listen to while I draw or, make art, some kind of art, or studying or focusing on paying my ridiculous amount of bills, focus music, you know? So he was like, yeah, I got you, man. Gives me this record. Has no name on it, nothing. Just a picture. It's a really cool picture, though. And, like, it's really shiny in the circle, and then outside it's, like, matte. Really cool. It does say their name on there. Wow, I just noticed it's on the back. The sticker's covering it. I didn't even notice that. Wow. So, Apparat. This is LP5. I don't know if that's his 5th LP or if that's just happens to be the name of it. Really good record, though. You guys should check it out if you like that kind of like ambient, kind of chill, electronical music. It does have some upbeat stuff, but it's also still on the chill, upbeat. Really cool. Did you guys know that Elon Musk dropped a single? But I'm just now hearing about it. It's called Emoji Records. I guess that's his title on SoundCloud. And the song is Don't Doubt Your Vibe. It's an EDM track. Don't doubt your vibe. That's what it sounded like. It was a poor recreation. You guys should check it out, though. Don't Doubt Your Vibe by Elon Musk. Man, that guy does everything, doesn't he? Dropping singles, making rockets, hitting a little bit of weed while he's at it. What a cool guy. What do you guys think about Elon? His new Cybertruck? That's some good coffee. I'm drinking coffee that was roasted with a company that works with Brian Craddock. He's a great producer and a songwriter and a musician. And he's with the band Daughtry right now. We just got back from Nashville recording an EP with him. We took home some of his coffee. It's really good. It has espresso roasted in it. Man, shit gets you wired. It's really good. But yeah, this coffee is great. The Cat Room Studios coffee. If anyone's wondering what kind of mic I'm using, it's a USB podcast condenser mic. It's what's the brand? Rofeer, Rofeer, Rofeer. It's $50 on Amazon. It came in one day. I ordered it, and the next day it was here by 9 p.m. Crazy. It has 349 ratings, and they're all 5 stars. So if anyone's wondering what I'm using, that's it, and it's on Amazon, and you can get it in one day. It's fucking crazy. Jeff Bezos, you motherfucker. You know, I work for him. I work for the richest guy in the fucking world. and yet I'm still. I don't. I had to ask for some help this month, if you know what I mean. Oh boy. I rarely ever have to do that, but I went to Nashville for about 26 days, I think. It felt the 7th to the, let's say 24. I was there for a long time, and I wasn't working, and now I have no money. But yeah, there was some crazy shit's been happening, man. Kobe fucking died, bro. What a sad thing. Yeah, a lot of weird shit's been happening lately. 2020's been off to a weird start, but it's going to be a good year. For me, this year's going to be a lot about self-care. Like taking care of shit, but also taking care of myself at the same time. You guys know about the 1/3 rule, where you when you get your paycheck, you want to split 1/3 of it to bills, 1/3 of it to savings, and then 1/3 of it spending. And so if you keep that 1/3 rule for, depending on how much you make, obviously sometimes every rule has to be broken because accidents happen, things happen. You gotta, take out of your savings, but generally that's the rule. So I'm gonna start the year off with that rule, try to keep that going as long as I can, and see how that works out for me. And I'll definitely update you guys. I think it's gonna be very good though. I just have been lazy and haven't been giving a fuck about my finances. So it's self-care this year for me, 2020. It's going to be great. Making a lot more podcasts. Definitely going to be doing some stuff on the media, whether it's YouTube with the band or my own podcasts or just weird videos. I made a TikTok last night. Excuse me. I never thought I was going to make a TikTok, but I was surprised when I made one. I saw these videos and it was like Will Smith making TikToks, and I was like, is this really Will Smith, or is this someone creating Will Smith to be in a TikTok or something? Because I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know if you had to film it on the app itself or you could use videos, but you can use outside videos as well. But yeah, apparently Will Smith has them. The Rock has one. Like all these great artists and influential people have TikTok. So why shouldn't I, And they're pretty funny, actually, some of these famous guys. Kevin Hart, all of them, they have TikToks. So I decided to make one. I think it's a great move. I'm going to try to do funny stuff. Pretty much just funny stuff, Like me eating shit. Just going to have a GoPro strapped in a third person hat. And I'm just going to film, because I'm so clumsy. I'm just going to film myself just falling and eating shit, hitting the corners of my couch, gouging my fucking side of my hip. That's not even that entertaining, but I could edit it to where it is, a bunch of just compilation, just a bunch of different videos of me getting fucked. I was thinking about rolling off the roof like a hot dog, sliding, since it's slanted, just rolling down the roof like a hot dog and then falling into a trash can and then editing it to where I just fly away in the trash can. I think that'd be fucking awesome. Or really stupid. It could be also really stupid. But, man, yeah, editing is a big part of that, actually. Believe it or not, it's like mixing. So when we were at the studio, a little behind the scenes here, when we were at the studio in Nashville, we were at 2 studios, the Cat Room Studios, which is owned by Brian, and we were at Blackbird Studios, Nashville, Tennessee. And, man, what a beautiful fucking studio. Beautiful studio. Kings of Leon recorded there. They have a Neve console there, which is one of the greatest consoles of all time to mix and or master on. But yeah, it's a lot like, when you're mixing, it's half the battle. You can record all this stuff, but, if the levels aren't good, it's going to be shit. If my mic, was like this the whole time, it would be like shit. You don't want it to be like that. So why wouldn't you want your editing to be just on point as the, stuff you're filming? It has to work in tandem together. It's a synchronicity. It's very important. When you go to see a live concert and it sounds like shit, man, that is the most depressing thing. Because as a musician, I want to see and I want to hear it and I want it to be perfect, you know? But sometimes the sound guys, they just kind of fuck it up, and it sucks. But the lights are always cool. The light guys are awesome. I feel like they can't really fuck up. It's really easy. I don't want to say easy. Sorry, I take that back. It's, I guess, maybe a little bit more forgiving. But still a hard job. I have a friend who does it. Shout out to Craig Kane. He used to have these swishy pants. You know those ones that make noise when you move? Like the material that's like, I don't know what it's like. It's just that really loud material. And he would always wear these swishy pants in gym class. We're running the mile every week. He would just run past me. I was like, yo, Florida State, dude. He had Florida State swishy pants on. Off topic, anyways. Yeah, all that shit's important. So, do your shit right. Make sure you're doing your shit right. If you're gonna do something, make sure you're doing it right. Do your shit right. Man, I woke up today pretty late. And Kona was, bugging me as usual. If you don't know who Kona's my dog. She's a beautiful 3 and 4 months. Purebred shepherd. Long-haired, beautiful dog. And she was so hyper today, man. It looked like I was looking through like a fast-forward filter. She was just running around and jumping on my bed and like doing like loops, like jumping, running around, getting on the bed, jumping down, going around, getting on the bed, jumping down, and like fast forward. And I was like, holy fuck, am I tripping balls right? I'm like, am I awake? I was like getting the eye boogers and shit out of my eyes. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? So I opened the door, and every time I go to the glass door, she's like pressing her nose up against it. She's so fucking excited to go outside. And I think why it is because when we got home from Nashville, they don't really know what's happening. We could be here for another day because we hopped around so much in Nashville. But when we woke up today, I think she was happy because we woke up at home. She woke up here with me. So she was super excited today, running around the back. She found her old ball. Oh, man, she was so excited. What a great creature. Ball of fucking unconditional love, man. God. She can piss me off, though, let me tell you. She can grind my gears. Although, at the end of the day, I will give my soul for that thing. Beautiful, beautiful creature. So yeah, I don't know if this music is too loud, and it's probably not. You can probably barely even hear it, which is good. It's kind of just for me and my own sanity, so I can just hear music while I talk, hear by myself. But yeah, this is a great record. You guys should definitely check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that stuff. Whatever you got, YouTube. How many people pay for YouTube music? I feel like not a lot. Like all the options now. Like who do you decide who you want? Like there's Spotify, right? There's SoundCloud, Apple Music. I'm sure there's others. Those are the main ones, right? Personally, I like Spotify. I have a thing with Apple. I'm not really. I have an Apple phone, but that's about it. That's all I'd ever really go with Apple. I'm not talking shit. I just grew up with PC and that kind of system. Like I would never own a Mac, just because that's just not. I just don't even. It's like I'm like a noob, I'm like, I feel like I'm 80 years old when I'm on a Mac. I'm just like, ugh, get me off this thing. It's technology I don't understand. Which is crazy. You give me a PC though, I can, I've had to fix my computer so many countless times. I spilled coffee on my computer one time, right? And I fixed it. And I don't mean I fixed it as in buying new parts. Something happened with my RAM. I had to take out a RAM. Luckily, I have a BIOS. I'm sorry, not a BIOS. On my motherboard, there's a light that lets you know if something's defective, actually, I think. There's some kind of indication it'll say. And I had to do through trial and error. I figured out it was a RAM stick. So now I'm only running 8 gigs of RAM instead of 16. But I had to do some stuff in the BIOS as well, because it was trying to look for 16 when it had 8 or something. It was weird. But yeah, I know how to fix majorly. I know how to fix Windows shit because I've been dealing with it for so long. So I'm not talking shit about Apple. It's a little overpriced, It's just too overpriced. I think, the iPhone's great. I've always loved the iPhone. Beautiful idea. It's just so simple, I mean, yeah, there's less customization, but honestly, I don't really care because it's my phone. And I'm not like a type of person who needs to customize everything, I like to customize a lot of stuff, like my car. But it's definitely not, all I need is a background and some cool apps, and I'm good. I don't need to change my fonts and my typing. Like, that's just, no, I just want to be, simplicity is good sometimes. I think iPhone nailed that, and that's why they're so successful. Boy, what else? I'm trying to sell shit on eBay, so I had a rough start. I'm trying to fucking set up PayPal. It only uses PayPal, and I got like locked out of my PayPal because it was saying that it wasn't me when it is. So I had to make a new PayPal account, link that one. It's just been annoying. You guys ever heard of the Neura phone? The Neura phone? Neura? I don't know. NURAPHONE. They're supposed to be the most immersive headphones ever created. Aided. They have like these they're over the ear headphones, but they're also headphones that go in your ear. So it's like it's like you put it over your ear, and then there's these little things that stick in your ear. It's like over the ear dildo phones is what they kind of look like. But they're supposed to be the best headphones like ever, like as far as like soundstage. And if you don't know what soundstage is, it's like, if you're sitting at the concert, do you want to be in the back? Do you want to be in the front? Do you want to be in the middle? It has that like soundstage presence apparently, and there's like an immersion mode, a personalized, I guess, equalizer. It does for you based off what tones you can hear. When you set up the headphones, it takes you through like certain sounds, and it tells you, which ones you like, which ones you don't like, and it personalizes your own sound data, I guess, for you, so you can enjoy the music. I don't know, really cool. I might check it out. I might review that actually, and let you guys know, how that is. They're $400 right now. You can just buy them flat. But the weirdest thing ever, you can rent these headphones. It's a subscription-based headphone. I've never heard of that. A subscription-based headphone. Like, that's weird. $14 a month with no down payment, or you can do $9 with a $99 upfront fee for $9 a month. That's weird. That's kind of a lot, but there's better be some amazing fucking headphones. So I might try it just for the shits and giggles. Later when things are looking good for me down the road, when I have $9 a month to spend on frivolous things I could be wasting on. But I'm definitely gonna try that. Oh man, the funniest shit. Oh, I gotta flip the record. Hold on, give me 1 second. Ugh. Man, I love this record player. Audio-Technica made a beautiful, beautiful record player. It's direct drive, no belt driven, which I kind of like because my last one was belt, and sometimes it would just get off speed. I don't know how many of my listeners, probably all of them, play COD. There was a new multiplayer update recently. I don't know how recent, but recently. I just had to download it yesterday, but I also wasn't home for a while. So within this month, last week maybe, there was a multiplayer update, and it's 9 gigs, which is a lot. I don't know what it brought to the table, but it was a lot. And I was reading the comment section. There's comments for the update. And I'm just like reading these comments, and it has like 500 reviews, and they're all like, the whole, like, as a average had like 1.5 stars. So something was going on, and I was like, why is this so low? So I was just looking at the reviews, right? And these people are toxic as fuck, man. They're like talking about, I'm not gonna bring it up. It might take too long, but yeah, they're like, you're missing a chromosome if you work at Activision. You must not have thumbs. Please kill yourself. Like, that's a little obsessive. Like, I get, you're upset. I mean, I would be upset if, there was an update that was 9 gigs and then I couldn't play after it because of the update, I'd be like, what the fuck? That would piss me off. But I wouldn't find the time to go and comment on the update and then say that you must be missing a chromosome if you work at Activision. I mean, that's a little that's a little obsessive. It's funny to read, but I don't even know how that's not like how they let that slide. Like, what doesn't someone like? People are reading those. There's 500 of those kind of comments on there. It's all It's all like toxic. I don't know if it's. I mean, they must be serious because it's up. The update's not working, but I feel like they're also trolling and it's hilarious. Oh boy. I remember one of the comments was like, all I want to do when I get home from my shitty job is play COD, and I can't fucking do that when you guys make an update. That doesn't fucking work. Please kill yourself. Thanks. And I was kind of like, that one was toxic, but I was like, man, he's kind of right though. He pays $60 or more. I think he said, I paid $80 for this piece of shit. When I come home, I just want to play. That's a lot of money for a game, let alone, you do work all day and you come home and you just want to fucking play your Xbox. My Xbox was $500 because it's an X. And now they're coming out with a new one, apparently. I think there's always beef going on with, Sony and Xbox. But I think the new Xbox might be cool. I don't know if Sony does some kind of Game Pass. I'm not really familiar with Sony and the PlayStation, but I know Xbox, because I have one, does the Game Pass stuff. And that seems to be like a really big thing, apparently. Like, they're going to make it, like, I guess, like the next gen, they're going to make it, like, even better. Like, a lot of games are going to be on there that you're going to want for Game Pass. Because I like to own stuff. I like having the satisfaction of owning something. I'm sure you can still buy it, but a lot of people are doing that, rent-based stuff now. And it's interesting, to say the least. I mean, I do it, actually. I did it for a while. Maybe like 3 months I did it. Because I love Forza Horizon. I love cars, Forza is a great game if you're a car guy. I need to turn on my Buddha. Hold on. I have a Buddha guy who, he's sitting on rocks that I actually bought for him. Initially, it didn't come with him. But there's these like rocks he's sitting on. And it's a fountain. It's a little Buddha fountain. And he's holding this bowl, like lotus flower. And the water's coming out, and there's a light in it. It's really cool. I don't know. I like to turn that guy on while I'm, sitting here on my computer. He's a cool guy. But yeah, I can't wait for this year to start. And I know it already has, but what I mean for it to start, I can't wait to see. I guess what I'm saying is I can't wait to see the progress. When you look back and you're like, man, like I got that shit done. I got that shit done. I love seeing progress. Like when you go to the gym, if you don't start seeing progress, it's a little upsetting, but, you just keep doing it anyways, because it's like, I know I'll see it eventually. And if you keep doing it, you're going to see that progress. And I never thought we were actually going to go to Nashville and record in the amount of time that we did. It just happened pretty quickly. We heard from my mom's friend, 2 guys that want to record us, and they're in the band Daughtry, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. It happens like that, and you just got to take that opportunity when it's presented and do it at all costs. Yeah, we had to spend money. It was $15,000 to record with these guys, which is a lot, but I mean, we had support from our family, our friends, and our fans to get there, and it was a great experience, and I'll never ever want to take that back, even if it doesn't. We got an EP, and if that's all we get out of it is just the EP, that's fine. It was an awesome experience that I never want to take back ever, and I'm so glad that we did it. And I think you got to have that kind of mentality with doing something that you love, because if you don't, you're going to be second guessing yourself, and then you start getting in like this, like, you get like in the way with yourself. Like, you don't want to be that, like, you do not want to get in the way of yourself, because I do that a lot. Like when you're listening to something, or like even when you're trying to create, or not even like listening back, like it could be anything. Like you're trying to create and you're getting in the way with yourself, and then you start getting depressed because you're like, I know I'm better than that, and then you don't even want to do it anymore, and then you're like, what am I doing? and you get in your fucking head, it's just not good. So don't get in the way of yourself, because that happens to me a lot, and I have to remind myself that, oh yeah, I'm getting in my way. And sometimes you got to take a break, maybe don't do something for a day. Maybe go out and take a break. Do what you need to do, but don't get in your way. So with that being said, this year's going to be great. I'm going to try to make an Instagram for my dog Kona and my car Jinx. I have a Mark 6 2011 GTI Volkswagen. And it's a stage 3 APR tuned, which is pretty fast. I think it's making 375, 370, 350, somewhere around those numbers. I haven't dynoed it, but that's what it's claiming to push. And that's not to the wheel. That's just, at the crank. But yeah, it's a quick car. It has an upgraded turbo. With the stage 3, it has a GTX 5 something. I'm not sure the number. I don't want to just say some bullshit, but it's something with the 548, 5, something like that. It's a quick car, though. I'm going to get a blow-off valve for it. A bunch of parts I want to get for it. I have to get new wheels, unfortunately. My wheels are bent in the back. I had a nail in my tire, and I tried to rotate the tires and get that patched, the tire, and they couldn't do it because my wheels are bent. Woo! So that's about $1,000 that I'm going to have to spend on wheels, because I want good ones, Don't want shitty wheels. There goes my tax returns. Oh, and speaking about tax returns, I think I fucked up on my tax returns, because I figured out, I don't know how much I should tell, but I figured out that when I took money out from a Fidelity account, it sold the stock. When you take out the money, it sold the stock, and then apparently that's, you're making money when I sold it, because I made money. So I forgot to claim that out on the tax. And you're probably thinking, wow, what a fucking dumbass. And yeah, you're right. So don't forget to do your shit, guys, because one day all it takes is one time, and they'll come and audit your ass. And if I get audited, you guys know what happened. If I drop off the face of the earth, it's because I got audited and I got fucked and I'm in jail, or because I don't have any money because I couldn't pay, or they just had their way with me and they took me to the forest like the mob they are and just had their way with me and made me sit down on a tree stump shaped like a dildo while they skin off my eyelids, so I have to watch all these nasty governmental spy Russian fucking guys. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but yeah, I'm gonna be fucked if I get audited. So just don't be a dumbass like me, guys. For your own sake, don't be like Wesley Snipes, because he got fucked. So also, if you didn't know, a new decade has begun for space exploration. This might be cool. Suborbital space flights will be available to customers via Virgin, the company Virgin, not the girl or guy. Suborbital space flights. I don't know what suborbital entails. I don't know if that's like if they're like space or like kind of like, oh, you can see space but you're not in it kind of thing. I'm gonna look up suborbital. A suborbital spaceflight is a spaceflight in which the spacecraft reaches outer space, but its trajectory intersects the atmosphere or surface of the gravitating body from which it was launched, so that it will not complete one orbital revolution. Interesting. So it does go to space. There's some diagrams here of showing what it does. Interesting. So it's pretty much like it shoots up, it goes, oh, you're in space, and then it falls back down in like a U shape. So it shoots out, goes up, forward and up, and then comes back down, and it makes like a arc. People will be able to go to space soon if you have lots of money. Haha. That's pretty cool though, man. 2020. Oh man, the coronavirus. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Like I've heard it from social media, but I don't even know what it is. Let's look it up. For anyone who doesn't know, coronavirus. The coronavirus. is a kind of common virus that causes an infection in your nose, sinuses, or upper throat. Most coronaviruses are not dangerous. Look at that. Some are not dangerous. Some types of coronaviruses are serious, though. About 858 people have died from the Middle East due to respiratory syndrome. Interesting. Runny nose, coughing, sore throat. Oh, that's great. So it's like a cold, but you don't know you have a cold. You have the coronavirus. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. This is not as bad as Ebola. Remember that last one? Let's type in Ebola. Ebola virus disease is a rare and deadly disease in which people and non-human primates, Jesus, can't read. The viruses that caused EVD are located mainly in sub-Saharan Africa. Ebola. Yeah, man, it's some biological warfare happening right now. China's trying to kill us, dude. I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not. They could be, though. I'm thinking, like, yesterday I was thinking, like, what if some guy just wanted to, like one evil fucking bastard creates this virus, right? And he goes to China, most populated place, condensed place there is, and he has a virus in a syringe, right? He's just walking along, minding his own business, looking like a normal fuck, goes to like a fish market or goes to some kind of market, injects a fish really quickly so no one sees him, and then just keeps going. And he just injected a fish with this deadly, deadly virus. And then someone gets it, and then it spreads. He ate the fish, and then it spreads like wildfire. And then the next thing you know, in less than a year, everyone's fucking dead. Half the population's dead, and then it looks like a goddamn World War Z movie. Or 28 days, whatever, or 28 weeks, whatever. I don't know which one came first. Probably it would make sense if days did. Apocalyptic shit, man. Just from some fucking evil guy taking a syringe and shooting a fish in a fish market in Asia. I don't know, it's crazy. It seems like that could totally happen. If not, already has. With the coronavirus. I don't even know how you get the coronavirus in the first place. I don't think they know how half of this shit is. I know it's mostly from weird shit like animals and decaying and diseased shit, and then we just get it somehow, but you never know. It could be from something like some guy eating shit. Maybe he got a little shit on his hand and he forgot to wash his hands, and then the next thing you know, everyone's fucking dying because this guy didn't wash his fucking hands. Oh, that record is done. How'd you guys like the record? Was it good? If you couldn't hear it, you should. Again, it's Apparat, Apparat, LP5. It's a 2019 album. It's very new, and it's very good. Actually, the record itself is a see-through record. It's pink. It's a pink see-through record. Very cool. You guys should check it out. Okay. What should I play now? Okay, so I changed the record. You are now listening to Yes, a progressive band from back in time, I want to say 1979. But this is Yes, and this song is Heart of the Sunrise. It is one of my favorite songs by Yes. You guys should check it out. This might make you cringe a little bit, but if you don't know, I clean my records with water. Obviously, I mean, that is a common thing. But you're supposed to dry them. I do not dry them. I shake it off, and I put it on the platter, and I start the record with it being wet. You might be going, what the fuck? Dude, that's terrible. You're going to ruin your knee. Oh my God, what the fuck? You got to dry it. Hey, it works, man. If it works, it works. I keep that shit wet because I saw some guy on YouTube do it, and I was like, no fucking way. And he did it, and it didn't break his shit. So I was like, whatever. I tried it on a shitty system I had. I didn't want to blow anything because it being wet, It can be wet because it's not, it's real material, and it's like plastic. It's like, it's good. It just works. And it makes it better because apparently it makes less pops, the crackling noises and the hiss when it's wet. I don't know how, I don't know why, it just does. So if it works, man, it fucking works. In this day and age, yeah, things can be really weird, but if it works, it works. I don't really have any Back then I was like, nah, I wouldn't try that. That doesn't sound, right. But if it doesn't sound right, but if it works, hey man, it fucking works. So keep up with the times, Grandpa. Don't be a boomer. Don't be a fucking boomer. Don't be a boomer. Oh man, I'm so poor right now. I'm eating cereal without milk. Just eating it out the box. I'm eating frosted mini wheats. I feel like such a fucking simp. A simp. That's a new word that's been getting thrown around lately. Simp. You're such a simp. Yeah, so another word that's been getting tossed around lately is incel. You're an incel. Been seeing that on Twitch and streams. Shit like that. You don't like this new movie? Incel. Fucking love pop culture. So, you know that song that goes... Yes, you know the one. The Box. You know who it's by. If you don't, give me 1 second, I'll look it up. Because I like to give the artist credit. Roddy Ricch. So, how did you guys hear about that song? Was it from a friend? We found it on a playlist. I found out about this song through memes. A meme page I follow on Instagram. That's crazy how pop culture now is exploding with this kind of music. You know, if you can get your track, if there's any artists out there listening and you make especially beats, electronic music or some kind of funny music or rap, whatever, even it could be normal music, whatever. If you can somehow get your music onto this new pop culture, like if you can get on a TikTok, oh my God, you're going to fucking explode. If you can get it on a meme page, if you can get it on some kind of meme or some kind of video, anything that like, dude, you will explode. I mean, it's insane the amount of shit that could happen in a day if you get that done. And then within a week, within 2 weeks, dude, you are the most unstoppable wildfire ever. But unfortunately, as quick as it flames up, that's as quick as it falls down. And it comes as fast as it goes because think about it. When's the last time you heard someone sing an Old Town Road? When's the last time you've sang or heard Old Town Road? I got the horses in the back. You know, when's the last time you heard that song? Do you still like that song? Do you even want to hear it anymore? I kind of don't, personally. I think that kind of music just goes up, rises super fast, and then it falls super fast. And that's just how it is. But man, I mean, this guy, Roddy Ricch, I've never heard him before. That might make people upset, but I haven't. I'm sorry. But he has 33,882,741 monthly listeners. And I want to know how much of that was because the Box song, because it blew up. It's his number one listened to song. He does have a new album that came out December 29th, so that's December 6th, 2019. But yeah, it's crazy, man, how pop culture is today and just how it works and what it's evolving to. So that's why I made a TikTok, and I'm trying to do this shit because I think it's better than not doing it at all. And it can't hurt. And if I look like an idiot, I look like an idiot. And I might get famous for that, for being a fucking weirdo loser. But that's cool. There's no such thing as bad publicity. I believe that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't really have much else to say. If you guys want, let me let me hear some feedback. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about music, if you want me to talk about what I'm playing on the vinyl, on the records. If you don't want me to play music at all, let me know. I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually go through and listen back to this. Oh, I love this guy. Beautiful voice. It's like very dynamical. It's cool. But yeah, man. I can't wait for this year. It's going to be great. You guys are going to do great. Shit's going to happen, but you get back up because it's life. You got to roll with the punches, you know? I'm broke as fuck. Actually, right now, no kidding. I will tell you how much I have in my bank account, and I'm not ashamed to say this. This is for reals. Security account, loading account, regular checking account. My savings has nothing. My regular checking account, $14.69. Woo! $14 to my name right now. I mean, I got a check at work, but it's less than $100. I need to go get... Oh, man. I am fucked. But it's okay. I know it's going to be okay. And that's the great thing. I might sell some shit. You know? Might do little night jobs. Maybe on the street. Do a little saki. Just kidding. But, yeah, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So stay tuned, please. Go follow my new Instagram. That's not even been made yet. Please go follow that right now. You won't find it, but go follow it. And, yeah, just hang in there, guys. Hang in there for yourself and for myself. I'm going to be uploading a lot more stuff. It's going to be great. Thanks, guys.